Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today is the continuation of the previous class. In the first class of statistics, we talked about different types of means, measures of central tendency. This is the second class, continuation of the previous class, and today we'll talk about some positional averages, that is median and mode. So what is median? Median is the middlemost item of the set of observations when the observations are arranged in order of magnitude. So actually median divides the whole observations into two equal parts. So let us see how median can be calculated for simple series. For simple series, we have to arrange the data in ascending order first. Then median is given by the value of the n plus 1 by 2th item. This is the value of the median, where n is the total number of observations. And for group frequency distribution, how will you calculate the median? The median is given by the n by 2th item, and the formula is very simple, that is L plus n by 2 minus Fc by Fm into I, where L is the lower boundary of the median class, n is the total frequency, Fc is the cumulative frequency preceding the median class less than type, and Fm is the frequency of the median class. I is the width of the median class. So this is the explanation of the symbols we have used. So this is the formula for median for a grouped frequency distribution. So let us have some examples on that. Suppose you have a simple series, find the median of 33, 86, 68, 32, 80, 48 and 70. First you have to arrange the data in ascending order. Then you have this data. Median, you have 7 data. You look at that, your data, number of data is odd. So median is given by 7 plus 1 by 2th item. As you know, n plus 1 by 2th item is the median. So 4th item is the median, and your 4th item, as the data is arranged in ascending order, your 4th item is 68. Okay. Now let us have an even data, even number of data, 4, 10, 7, etc. So first you arrange the data in ascending order and look at that this data is even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have 10 number of data. So median is given by 10 plus 1 by 2th item. So 5.5th item. So look at that, how will you calculate the 5.5th item? Half of 5th item plus 6th item, that will give you the 5.5th item. So 5th item is 7, look at that, and 6th item is also 7. So your answer will be 7. So this is how you will calculate for even series and for odd data in a simple series. So now let us have an class interval. How will you calculate the class group frequency distribution? So this is your group frequency distribution. Weights are given and frequencies are given. Look at that, this is a discontinuous data, 36 to 40, then it starts from 41 to 45, 46 to 41. So there is a discontinuity. So in this case you have to calculate this is your class interval. In this case you have to calculate the class boundaries. Class boundaries are given by, suppose 41 minus 40 by 2. So that will give you 0.5. This is your D. Now this D has to be subtracted at the lower boundary, lower limit, and added at the upper limit. So this will be written as this 36 to 40. This can be written as, suppose 35.5 to 40.5, because this D has to be, for a discontinuous data, this D has to be subtracted from the lower limit and added to the upper limit. So this will, how the next will be 40 to 5, the next limit 45.5. So this makes the data continuous. Look at that. So this is how you will calculate. Otherwise you can show in the table, or you can at the final stage you can write the value of the lower boundary. Okay. So now go to explain the table. So this is your frequency as given in the problem. Now cumulative frequency less than type is 14, 14 plus 26, 40, 40 plus 40, 80, 80 plus 53, 133, and so on. This is how, this is your n. Clear? So cumulative frequency represents less than type data, that is number of observations below 40 or equal to 40 is 14. Number of observations below 45 or less than 45 is 40. 40 plus 20, 14 plus 26. This is how cumulative frequency explains. So now what is your n by 2? You calculate n by 2. N by 2 is 245 by 2. That will be given by 122.5. Look at that in the table. So this is the position of n by 2. Look at that, in between 80 and 133. So this is the position of 122.5. So what is your, this is the position, this is the position in the table. You can draw in the table, this is the position. Okay, so this is the median, as already explained. It lies between, you look at that, it lies between, it's, if you take the boundary, it will be 50.5 to 55.5. This is the boundary. So in between this is the median class. So median is given by, this is the formula. So lower boundary of the median class is 50.5. You look at that in the table. You take the boundary 50.5, as explained this. 50.5 is the boundary, lower boundary of the median class, and frequency of the median class is 53. Cumulative frequency below the median class, that is FC, is 80, and this is your FM. Frequency of the median class, clear, and width of the class, look at that, all the widths are of equal. So width of the class is 5. If you take 50.5, look at that, the width is 5. So this is 50.5, 122.5 minus 80 by 53 into 5. So this is how you will calculate the value of this. This is the simple calculation. So this is how you will calculate the median for a group frequency distribution. Now we'll explain another positional average, that is mode. Mode is the value of the observation which occurs with maximum frequency. So mode is the observation with maximum frequency or maximum time it occurs in the distribution. So simple series, it can be easily obtained by observing the values which occurs with maximum frequency, that is maximum number of times it appears in the table. So look at that, you have this series. How you calculate the mode? You look at that 3 occurs 6 times. So mode is 6. Mode is 3 in this case. Mode of the number is 3 because 3 occurs maximum number of times. Okay, for simple frequency distribution, mode can be obtained by inspection. Look at that, this is a simple frequency distribution, x values on the frequency. Highest frequency is 51. So mode of the distribution, given frequency distribution is 4, because 4 having the maximum frequency. So mode of the distribution is 4. This is how you can calculate the mode, by simple observations. Now for a group frequency distribution, there is a formula, group data, but provided that it should be of equal width and one modal class. This is the restriction on applying this formula, group frequency distribution. This is the mode formula for mode. Look at that, FM minus 1 by FM 2FM minus FM minus 1 minus FM plus 1 into I. So L is the lower boundary of the modal class, FM is the frequency of the modal class, FM minus 1 is the frequency of the class preceding the modal class, FM plus 1 frequency of the class following the modal class, I is the common width. So this is the explanation of the symbols used. So let us apply with one problem. This is the problem, marks are given. This is also discontinuous data. So class boundary is required. Number of students is given by this. So what is the maximum frequency? You look at that in the table. Yes, 32 is the maximum frequency. So your modal class is 16 to 20. In class boundary, if you write, it will be 15.5 minus 20.5, because your D is in this case 0.5. 0.5 has to be subtracted in the lower limit and 0.5 has to be added in the upper limit. So this is how you will calculate the boundaries. So your modal class is 15.5 to 20.5. So lower boundary of the modal class is 50.5 and frequency of the modal class, this is your 32, and FM minus 1, that is the frequency preceding the modal class, is FM minus 1 is 16, and FM plus 1 following the modal class, frequency following the modal class is 24, and width of the class is 5. Okay, so this is how, if you substitute, you will get the value of this. So this is how you will calculate the mode for a group frequency distribution. Clear? Now there is a restriction. If it is not for equal width and one modal class, then how will you apply, how will you find out the mode? So there is a empirical relation between mean, median, mode. This is very important relation. This is called the empirical relation. Mean minus mode equal to 3 into mean minus median. So this, in this case, if you know the mean and median, you can calculate the mode very easily. So this is how you can calculate the mode for a for a class which is not of equal width, or the mean and median is known but you don't know the mode. Then in that case you can calculate the mode. So I hope this video tells you about the mean, median and mode, etc. Thank you.